Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, traders. This is John Howard speaking. Today we're going to have a look at a load of mid-cap stock, and you know who you are on my database. You actually asked me to do this stock for you, so I'm going to do it for you. It's actually LYC on the Australian stock market. We're actually looking at the weekly chart right now, and remember it is a low to mid-cap stock, so it won't be one of the big blue chip stocks we're looking at today. Maybe sometime in the week, but out today we're just looking at this stock. So right now we can see the market's just really going sideways through here. You can see it's been through here, peak, peak, but as the market since say '06 has now really picked up, this stock has now really picked up to the upside. So right now we can't really see anything at the moment. Got a bit of should we say resistance through there, and the resistance over here broke up and then became a support. You'll notice that happens a lot of the time through the market. Come into my trading room and I'll teach you exactly how that works as you go on. But right now we're looking at the market and say, okay, what's really happening with this overall stock? So if I go to the daily chart, I squeeze my daily chart up. Okay, let's have a look at a few things on our daily chart. If I get a trend line and say, okay, maybe there's a bit of support through there. You notice we had a bit of consolidation through there, bit of support, right here. Market came up, came down, support, double support through there, and support through it. So yeah, I actually think that's a bit of a significant support and resistance line. Let me just open up this chart a bit more, and let me see if I can find another significant area of resistance or support. And I would say that around about, probably around about that price there, I'd find a significant area of resistance and support again. We can see we had a resistance through here, another resistance through here, another resistance. If we open the chart up a bit more, we can see that we had a nice looking resistance. Now a bit of consolidation. Now we're going to the downside. But that's where I'll spot our nice significant area of support or resistance, and we probably could have maybe one up there as well. So you can see just by looking at this stock, we're definitely channeling sideways. It's been up, down, back at the blue skies now, and back down, and now sort of just going sideways. But what's really happening on this stock right now? So let's have a good closer look at what's really happening on this stock. Let's remove all these lines, okay? And what I want to do is I just want to show you a few things here. Notice that the market's down here, came up, and we're now forming. It's actually squeezing in right now. Okay, it's really squeezing in right now. But notice this: if I go down from the bottom here, okay, and I draw a trend line straight up. Okay, notice that the touch through there, almost a touch through there, and almost a touch through there. But I wouldn't actually use that. There's a bit of a trend line coming through there. Possibly you could use something that starts up from here and also draws up through there. So there's not really a right or wrong trend line there, but I would say that trend line there is pretty significant in my view. And let me just draw that again, starting from this low point here. Let me open up the chart a bit more. Open up the chart. There we go. So starting from this low point over here, and it's drawing the trend lines up, basically to get as many touches as possible. And I would have it right there as my trend line. Now the reason why I'd have it right there is this. You can see over here, this is where the market actually started the trend line, had a nice bounce through it, came down once, but that's okay. Close there, and look at all this consolidation through here. Massive consolidation. And we actually can see, if we did like a little trend line through there, we can actually see that that's where the consolidation is. If I open up the chart a bit, see the big consolidation, and bang, breakout through there. So that's what we're looking at the moment. But look at this also. If I just draw a trend line from, say, let's draw a trend line from up the top here, and let's just draw it down through there. Okay? So we could have a trend line up through there. Okay, we could have a trend line up through there, or could we have it starting from this close? And let's go on more of the close, shall we? More on the close instead of the wicks. Now, what I mean by that is you notice that this here is a wick. Okay, let me just quickly bring up the candles, and notice that this here, this long little thin thing here, is called a wick. Notice it couldn't break above this trend line. This is more significant in my eyes than just a normal trend line coming down through here. Okay, that might become an area of resistance, but This here is more significant because you can see it could not break above it, could not close above it, could not close above it, could not close above it. So therefore, that would be more significant to me at this current time if I was looking at this stock. So once again, if you want to learn more about this technical analysis or anything I'm doing or entries and exit signals in live time, please go to my website and I'll show you exactly what I do in the live trading room. So make sure you go there and check that out. But in the meantime, let me show you a few other things right here. Notice how the stock has had a nice run up through here, and then it's gone into a sideways consolidation. Sometimes you'll see that if the market has been in a direction, then goes into sideways consolidation, it might be ready to take off in that same direction again. Okay, in that same direction again. Now let me show you what I mean through here. If I just scroll back a bit here, look at this here. The market had a nice run up, and look at this. We had from here to here a nice run up. We can see that we started going into a little triangle pattern through there. Okay, a little sideways pattern like we are over here. Oop. Okay, let me just turn that on. Over here, we're going into like a little sideways channel. Look at it over here. Market ran up, sideways, broke up, and now look at this. From here to here, and from there through to there. This is called a triangle pattern, or a flag, or a pennant, whatever you want to call it. Okay, well there's different names for it, but it's really simple. You can see we've had a little flag drawn through here, and then what we do is we actually get our measuring tool, we go from the high through to the low, project the exact same line. See the exact same line? And as it breaks out, you project it from the low through to the high, and look where that high bit was, right there. And that's exactly where it got it. This is a projection tool. This is called a pennant or a flag or whatever you want to call it. Once again, in our live trading room, we show you exactly what these look like in the market. So make sure you go to them. My name's John Howe. As I said, sometimes this could mean that the market's ready to take off to the upside again, like it did here. Had a nice run up, little breather, and then took off back up to the upside. So that might be something you're looking at on this stock. Make sure you do your own homework and do your own work before you take any trade on this at all. Please take care, and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching my video. For your free Share Market Success Pack, valued at $2,459, go to tradinginvestingforyou.com. You'll also receive a video on the brand new live trading room. Trade in the stock market is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee your profit from the information provided. The information in these videos is meant for educational purposes only. That being said, I've been trading the market profitably for many years, so please do your own homework and make sure you look after your current financial situation.